For 2.5 years, Jeff Davis was the director and the face of Colorado Parks and Wildlife, a job intertwined with the controversial and in rural parts of the state unpopular reintroduction of wolves. Now he's out. A temporary replacement is in, and documents obtained by 9 News Investigates leave questions unanswered about the abrupt change in the agency's leadership, a decision questioned today by members of the legislature's Joint Budget Committee.
I understand that the executive director can hire an interim director, but I'd like to know why they didn't consult with or have a discussion with regard to the dismissal of the former director, Mr. Davis.
So I'd like to know if the department plans to use the same process that it's used in the past in consulting with the commission.
None of that is clear. What is clear is that about 2 years after the first wolves were relocated to Colorado, the issue remained difficult to navigate, with Davis on point. October 10th, the head of the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service scuttled a Colorado plan to get wolves from British Columbia. November 15th, Washington's Fish and Wildlife Commission considered Colorado's request for wolves.
I don't believe that is the right way to go.
But turned it down on an 8-1 vote. Exactly a week later, on November 22nd, Davis resigned in lieu of termination, accepting a 5.5-month appointment as the senior policy advisor to the head of the Department of Natural Resources, Dan Gibbs. That department operates Colorado Parks and Wildlife. Gibbs signed the agreement, which prevents Davis from suing, November 25th. That same day, the Department of Natural Resources announced that retired Army Major General Laura Clellan would take the reins as the acting director of Colorado Parks and Wildlife. But documents obtained by 9 News Investigates show that she didn't sign her employment agreement for more than a week. We have requested interviews with both Jeff Davis and his successor, Laura Clellan. Both of those requests were denied. We should note that Clellan's employment agreement does not specify how long she could serve as the head of Colorado Parks and Wildlife. Live in the newsroom, Kevin Vaughn, 9 News.
Wow, Kevin, this is so strange, especially because we've been so focused on the wolves and talking to the people on the ranches and everybody else that have been dealing with this problem. I guess we should have known that there were going to be leadership issues as well.
Well, Kim, the thing is, we've asked a lot of questions, and unfortunately, many of the answers have just led to more questions, and there's still a lot we don't know about this situation.
Transparency has not been key, that's for sure. All right, thank you, Kevin.